Today we're going to practice a technique called self-referential meditation, introduced by the Mexican scientist Jacobo Grinberg. This technique involves the 4 applications of mindfulness, similar to Vipassana meditation, but with an integrative approach. You will observe the body, mind, emotions, and then simultaneously observe everything as a whole. The idea is to integrate each process gradually, starting by focusing on one aspect and then shifting to another. You will observe thoughts for a while, integrate them into your overall perception, and the goal is to reach a state of equanimity, observing everything, how it changes, transforms, and moves, both internally and externally. Clearly, in Buddhism, we find this practice with the 4 applications of mindfulness. However, in Jacobo's approach, you integrate each process gradually, expanding your awareness to different areas of perception. This practice is excellent for calming the mind, arriving in the present moment, and truly being in observation rather than engaging in internal dialogue. Let's begin our meditation. Adopt a comfortable posture where you feel at ease. Keep your spine straight and take 3 deep breaths, feeling your body, adjusting your posture, straightening your back, pulling your shoulders back and slightly lowering your chin. Let your eyelids be very relaxed, releasing all the tension and effort in your body with each out-breath. Allow yourself to gradually find a posture of complete relaxation while remaining awake and attentive. Maintain a slight effort to keep your spine straight while keeping the rest of your body relaxed. Release with each exhalation and bring your mind to the present. Connect it with your body and start by scanning your body from the crown of your head downward. Notice any sensations such as temperature, tingling, movement, solidity, or fluidity. Simply observe these sensations without judgment or reaction. Just watch how they arise, develop, and dissolve. Allow your breath to regulate itself, finding its own rhythm, and continue scanning slowly until you reach your feet. Now, simultaneously notice your entire body, all those sensations, movements, and any feelings of pleasure, displeasure, or indifference. Perhaps some parts of your body have pleasant sensations, others unpleasant, and some neutral. Just notice these labels, and in the same way, observe them without reacting. Observe the sensation of pleasure or displeasure or neutrality. Now, notice if there are any thoughts. There might be involuntary thoughts as well as voluntary ones. Simply observe them from a state of equanimity and detachment. You are the observer, perceiving the thoughts as objects of your perception. Do not merge with them. Just observe how they arise, develop, and dissolve. If you don't identify any thoughts, create one and then observe it. If any memories, plans, or fantasies about the future arise, treat them the same way. Observe them as mental events, noting how they emerge, develop, and dissolve without getting attached or identifying with them. Now, note if there are any mental images. Observe if an image appears in your mind, whether it's an idea or a visualization of an event or anything else. Realize that these mental images are like thoughts and memories. They arise in the space of the mind, stay for a while, and then fade away. Observe them with equanimity, with detachment, and without attachment. Now, observe your emotions and how they change in your body. Observe these emotions just as you let any thoughts flow without repression or diversion, allowing them to flow until you observe them along with all their bodily sensations, without identifying with them. Now, simultaneously observe the emotions, their bodily changes, the mind and its thoughts, the body and the breath as a unified whole, incorporating all elements. This is the observation of the entirety of oneself in the present moment. Next, observe the result of the union of all elements as a sense of selfhood or self. As you continue to observe your experience, become aware of the observing itself. This observing presence is what Jacobo Grinberg called the synergic witness. It's not just about what you are observing, but the very act of observation. Notice how this witness consciousness remains constant, unchanging, while everything else, thoughts, sensations, emotions, comes and goes. This witness is always present, always aware, like a clear mirror reflecting all experiences without being affected by them. Rest in this awareness of awareness itself, allowing it to be the backdrop of all your experiences. Gently open your eyes, maintaining your meditative state. Now, expand your awareness to include both your internal experience and the external world simultaneously. Notice the sounds around you, the play of light and shadow, any movements in your environment. At the same time, remain aware of your internal landscape, your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. Allow your attention to encompass both realms equally, neither focusing solely inward nor getting lost in external stimuli. Observe how the internal and external worlds interact and influence each other, all from the perspective of the unchanging witness. As you continue this practice, bring your attention to the very act of observing itself. Notice how observation happens effortlessly, spontaneously. There's no need to force or control it. Simply be aware of being aware. Notice how this awareness is always present, whether you're focusing on a thought, an emotion, a bodily sensation, or an external object. It's the constant background to all experiences. Allow yourself to rest in this pure awareness. From this space of clear, open awareness, simply allow all experiences to arise, manifest, and dissolve naturally without interference. Now, simply rest in the present moment without effort. Just rest. And while maintaining this state of presence, let anything that arises in the present, whether a sensation, emotion, or thought, pass by, keeping your mind relaxed and equanimous. We will conclude by dedicating the merit of this practice, this meditation, so that we become aware moment by moment of our actions, of body, speech, and mind, striving as much as possible to benefit others and not to harm them. We practice to generate aspiration, resolve, and practice with detachment and joy. Let us generate the determination to apply everything we have learned to cultivate positive qualities, dissolve mental afflictions, and soon realize our full potential, achieving complete freedom, genuine happiness, and enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. Gradually start moving your hands and arms. Stretch a little, open your eyes, and finish your meditation. Thanks for listening.